something called kiddushin. In kiddushin, the chatan, the groom, he gives to the kala a ring, and this ring has to be given in front of edim, in front of witnesses, because that's what makes it an official act, an act that we know counts, and it is legally significant and legally binding. So in order to do that, we have a ring that I'm holding for you. Okay, now this is your ring, right? This ring belongs to you? Yes, okay. Now we're going to talk, we have two edim. Eid number one is Rabbi Reuben is going to come. Eid number two is John here is going to be Eid number two. Now these are your two edim to the exclusion of everybody else. Okay, so appoint them as your two edim.
You all make two witnesses.
Okay. And show them the ring. Can you come take a look at this ring? This ring has to be worth at least a nickel. Is it worth a nickel? It's worth a nickel? Let's show this witness here. Does it look like it's worth a nickel? You're an accountant. You should know. Good. And does this ring belong to you? You bought it with your own money. It's completely yours. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to say two brachot on this wine. Don't say anything, because when I say that these brachot, you're also having in mind these brachot are for you. And then I'm going to give you a little bit to drink. And I'm going to give you a little bit to drink. And then you're going to get the ring. But don't do anything right away. You have to wait, okay? Okay, and first, actually, I just realized you guys are on the wrong side, so could you switch? Okay. Perfect.
Now we do.
Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagefen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על העריות ועשה לנו את הארוסות והתיר לנו את הנשואות לנו על ידי חופה וקידושין. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש עמו ישראל על ידי חופה וקידושין. אמן. Nobody has goodies. Okay. Let me just move this up to the side. Now, please take your right, point your finger. That's not your right. That's right. And don't say anything yet. Repeat after me. Hare.
Hare.
Look at. You want to marry her, right? Hare.
Hare.
At. מקודשת לי.
מקודשת לי.
בטבעת זו.
בטבעת זו.
כדת משה.
כדת משה.
בישראל.
בישראל.
Behold, you are consecrated to me.
You are consecrated to me.
As a wife.
As a wife.
With this ring.
With this ring.
According to the law.
According to the law.
Of Moshe.
Of Moshe.
And Israel.
And Israel.
Mazal tov. Mazal tov. Very good job. The significance of breaking the glass goes back to the Talmud, which tells a story about a wedding that was getting a little bit out of hand, too much levity, too much partying, and so one of the Rabbanim stood up and smashed a glass, a very expensive glass, on the floor to awaken everybody to the importance of seriousness, not to lose a sense of gravitas, a sense of being sober and recognizing that as happy as we are at this moment, there's so much work left to do in the world that there's only so happy we can be. So even at our moments of greatest joy, even when we feel that we're on top of the world, we look at the world around us and we realize that it's not as full of light as this room is right now. It's not as full of joy as this room is right now. It's not as full of satisfaction and happiness and peace as this couple is right now. And so by breaking the glass, really we remember the sad chapters in Jewish history, the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash. We recognize the diaspora, that Jews are dispersed all over the world. But in a bigger sense, in a more universalistic sense, we recognize that humanity is unredeemed and that there's so much work that we hope that this couple today will commit themselves to accomplishing and to realizing as a team now, officially, as they build their home together and they build their family together to make this world a better place. So I like to look at the breaking of the glass as somber as it is, as sobering as it is, as also a call to action, a reminder of the potential that we have, the capacity that we have to remedy the world, to redeem the world, to perfect the world, despite the fact that it may seem a very disheartening and very disappointing place at times. You have a tremendous power to make a difference. So we'll break the glass, and we just ask that at the breaking of the glass, we just observe one moment of silence before we say Mazal Tov. Then I'll be escorting our couple to Yichud. They're going to go into a private room for a little while so that they can be alone and talk about what a wonderful job I did for 7 or 8 minutes. And then they'll come out and join us for the festivities. Okay, so repeat after me. Im Eshkachech Yerushalayim.
אם אשכחך ירושלים,
תשכח ימיני.
תשכח ימיני,
תדבק לשוני.
תדבק לשוני,
לחיקי.
לחיקי,
לא אזכרכי.
אם לא אזכרכי,
לא אעלה את ירושלים.
אם לא אעלה את ירושלים,
על ראש שמחתי.
על ראש שמחתי.
Mazal tov.